Let's go to page 415 and start with number 1. So it says in the following exercises, V denote the vertex of the parabola, F is the focus, and D the directrix. Two of these are given from the third. Okay, so for the first one, the vertex is 4, 2, and directrix is y equal to -3. Okay, so let's go and sketch it out. Okay, so you got 4, 2. So that's the vertex. And directrix is y equal to -3. So that's your directrix, y equal to -3. So you can see that over here, the A, so A equal to 5. Okay, so the F would be the opposite side. This is the midpoint. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the F. So this is going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 4. And so 2, you go up by 5 would be 7. Okay? And so the F would be 4, 7. So again, when you sketch it out, it's not too difficult. Okay? It helps you to visualize. Okay, let's go to number 3. So the vertex is 0, 0. And focus is at 0, 2 and 0, 0. Okay, so you can sketch it out. That's your X and the Y. Okay, so vertex is 0, 2, so that's the vertex. And F is 0, 0. Okay, so again, this is the midpoint between the two. So if F is here, then the directrix would be right over here. Right, because this is the midpoint. So directrix would be y equal to 4. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 5. So focus is at 1, -2, and V is 1, -5. So that's your X and the Y. So 1, -2, so that's the F. And V is 1, -5. Okay, so from here, again, the V is a halfway between the two. So there are 3, see 1, 2, 3, so you have to go down 3. So it's going to be right over here. Okay? So this would be a directrix. And so this would be y equal to -8. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so you can sketch out and visualize, and it's become very easy. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 7, you're looking for equation and graph. Okay, so focus is at 0, 0, and directrix is at y equal to 4. Okay, so again, let's go and sketch these things out. So F is 0, 0. Direction is y equal to 4. Okay, so here's your directrix, here's a F, so V would be halfway in between, so here's your V. So V is going to be at 0, 2. So from here you can see that A is equal to 2. Okay? So your equation, so from here, your equation is going to be, I can get your template ready, right? So this is, the graph is going to go down this way, so it would be negative y direction, so it would be negative y direction. Again, here's your V. The graph is always loop around the F. So graph is going to be like a sad face, like a mountain. Okay, so it's going to be negative y direction. So now, if y goes over here, that means x will go over here. Your vertex is 0, 2, so it'd be minus 0, minus 2. Okay, now over here, the a equal to 2, so 4a will be equal to 8. Okay, and so now you simplify this a little bit, so you got x squared equal to negative 8 times y minus 2. So that's your equation. Now to graph, okay, so 8 is your opening. The number is your opening at the f. So if the 8 is opening, means you have to go 4 this way. You have to go 4 this way. And so your graph is going to be like this. Okay, and that's it. And does it ask you to, no? So if you're looking for axes, in this case, the axes would be x equal to 0, okay, if they ask you for it. So this is everything you need. Okay, okay, so here's your equation, and here's a graph. Okay, okay, let's go to the next one, number 9. Okay, you have vertex at 0, 0, and focus at 0, negative 4. Okay, so for number 9, so you can sketch everything out. So V is at 0, 0, F is at 0, negative 4. Okay. So from here, so notice the A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 equal to 4. Okay, so again, this is always the middle. So that means your y would be, the directrix would be up here. Okay, so directrix would be y is equal to 4. Okay, okay, so now we can write our equation, right, based on this. So the focus over here, so the graph is going to go down this way again. So it's going to be in negative y direction. So you can get your template ready. Okay, so this graph is going to be in a negative y direction, so it'll be negative y direction. Okay, so get your direction. Okay, so now if y goes over here, that means x will go over here, and this is 0, 0, so it'll be minus 0, minus 0. Now over here you can see that a equal to 4, so 4a would be 16. Okay, so again this is 4a. And now you simplify this a little bit, so you got x squared equal to negative 16y. Okay. Okay. And now you can, so now the 16 is the opening at the F, so that means you have to go 8 on either side. So from here you have to go 8. Over here you have to go 8 this way. Okay, and so your graph will be like this. Okay, so again 16, see the 16, that is your opening right over here. So you have to go 8 this way, 8 this way. Okay, and that's your graph. So here's your equation, and that's your graph. Okay. Again, realize in the book you use a little bit different method, but I don't like it. In the book, they kind of have the y on this side, and they kind of put it this way. The reason I don't like this way because it's more confusing because you have to deal with fractions, and I don't like to work with fractions. So this is much easier to understand, easier to work with. Okay, so if you do the book method, that's fine, but I would prefer you do it this way because when you go to the in the future math, they would try to use this instead of this. Okay, let's go to number 11. Okay, you have vertex at 0, 0, and directrix is x plus 1 equal to 0. So this one you have to solve, right? So this one first you have to minus 1 on both sides, so you get x equal to negative 1. Okay, so this one you have to get it correct. Okay, so now let's go and sketch things out. So this is number 11. So the vertex is 0, 0, and the directrix is x equal to negative 1. Okay, so that is going to go this way. Okay, so from here you can see that A is equal to 1. Okay, so A equal to 1. So if this is the V, then the F would be right over here. So F would be 1 comma 0. Okay. So this is going to open the X direction, so you can get your template ready. So this is going to open this way. Okay, open this way. So it's going to be positive X direction. Now, if X goes over here, that means by process of elimination, the Y will have to go over here. Then the vertex is 0, 0, so you have to minus 0, minus 0. Okay, now you see that A equal to 1, right? So this would be a 4, okay? Because it's 4A. This number is 4A. Now, the 4 is also your opening, okay? So that means you have to go up 2, go down to get the opening of 4, right? This number is your opening at the F. Okay, and so your graph is going to look like this. Okay, so the V is right over here. So that's your V, and this is the F. So that's your graph, and you simplify your equation. So you got y squared equal to 4x, and that would be your equation. Okay, and this would be your graph. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 13, you have focus at 0, 2, and directrix at x equal to 2. Okay, number 13. So you can sketch all your information. So F is at 0, 2. And directrix is x equal to 2. Okay, so directrix is x equal to 2. Okay, now, so your V is going to be over here. Again, V is halfway between the F and the D. So your V is going to be equal to 1 comma 2. Okay. Okay, so now we have all this information. Now let's go ahead and write our equation. So this one is going to open to the left. Okay, so you can get your template ready. Okay, so there's your template. So first you have to use the direction. So direction is negative x direction. So this is going to open to the negative x direction. So it will be negative x. Okay, so now if x goes over here, that means y goes over here. Your vertex is 1, 2. So you have to watch your x and the y. So this would be minus 1. This would be minus 2. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And now by looking at this picture, you can see a equal to 1. See, right? That's your a. Right? A is over here. So a equal to 1. Okay? So 4a will give you 4. Okay? And that's it. That's it. You can already simplify. So that's your answer. Now let's go and sketch out the graph. Okay, so the 4a, the 4a is 4. So you see the number 4, that's the opening at the F. So at F, you have to open, so you have to go up 2, go down 2. Okay, and so your graph looks like this. Okay, so you can open, the 4 is this opening at the F. So here's your equation, here's your graph. Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 15, the focus is at 3, 4. The vertex is at 3, 2. Okay, so number 15. So you can make sure you sketch out your information. Okay, you got to sketch it out, help you to visualize. Okay, so focus at 3, 4. Vertex is 3, 2. Okay, so from here, since this is always in the middle, so directrix will also be over here. This is also would be a directrix. So directrix is going to be right over here. Okay, it's going to be on the axis. So your directrix would be y equal to 0. Okay. Okay, so now we have this information. So let's go and get our template ready. So since directrix is over here, F is over here, the graph is going to open this way, like a smiling face. So it's going to be positive y. Okay, so it's going to open in the y direction. So graph is going to open in the y direction. So if y goes over here, x will go over here just by process of elimination. Now you apply the vertex 3, 2, so it'll be minus 3, minus 2, right? Minus 3, minus 2. Okay, now over here you can see that a is equal to 2, right? So this is your a, this is your a, so a equal to 2. So 4a will equal to 8. Right? Remember this is 4a. So that means the opening is going to be 8. That means you have to go 4 on this side. Right? From here you go 4 on this side, you go 4 on this side. And so your graph will look like this. Okay. And so here's your equation. And here's your graph. Okay. Okay, number 17. Okay, so you want to find all this stuff in graph. Okay, so go and graph and find all this stuff. Okay, so you got y equal to 16x squared. So again, I'm going to put in a better form because this is hard to deal with. So I'm going to multiply by 6 on both sides. I don't like this book format. So you're going to get 6y equal to x squared. I'm going to flip it over, so you got x squared equal to 6y. Okay? So from here, you have to get all your information. So from here, your vertex is going to be at 0, 0. Okay? So vertex 0, 0. And your 4a is equal to 6. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Right? This number is your 4a. So a equal to 3 over 2, or 1.5. Okay? Okay, so let's go and sketch these things out to help us to visualize. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you all start with your vertex. So vertex is 0, 0. And this is going to open in the y direction. So graph, this is going to open this way. Okay? So that means you have to go up or down to get your focus. So it's 1.5. So you go up. So this is the v. V is at 0, 0. So you have to go up 1.5. So it's going to be right over here. So that would be the f, right? Because it's going to loop around. So your f is going to be at 0, and you want to use fraction. Okay, so 3 over 2, right? Okay, and you have to go down the same amount right over here to get the directrix. Okay, so the directrix would be y equal to negative 3 over 2. Okay, you can just from the graph, and your opening is going to be 6. So you have to at opening you have to go 3 this way, and you're going to go 3 this way. So your graph is going to go like this. Okay, now let's go and answer the question. Make sure you go down the list. Okay, so find the vertex. So we got that, right? Next item, find the focus. Okay, we got that. Directrix, we got that. The axis of symmetry, so we didn't get that yet. So axis would be x equal to 0. Okay, so we got that. Again, go through your checklist. Graph the parabola. Okay, we did that, and so that's it. Okay, so again, here's all your information, and here's your graph. Okay, so you can make sure you label everything. You label the coordinates of everything. Okay. Okay. Let's go to next one. Okay, you got 4x equal to y squared minus 4y. Okay, so I'm going to switch the sign. Okay, so I'm going to have y squared minus 4y, leave a blank space so I can complete a square. Again, you want to have a square on this side. Okay, next I need to go and get my perfect square ready, get my template ready. So from here, I'm going to get y. From here, I need to get minus 2. Right? So again, from this, I need to get that from this, I get minus 2. Okay? And so to get from here to here, I need to have a plus 4. And since I plus 4 over here, I need to plus 4 on this side. Right? That's will complete the square, right? And so from here, once I do that, okay, from here to here, I'm going to factor out the 4. Okay, and so that's my equation. So once I complete my square, I can see that the vertex is going to be at -1, 2. Okay, and the 4a is equal to 4. So divide by 4, divide by 4. So a equal to 1. And this is going to in a positive x direction. So this tells me that the graph is going to go this way. Okay, so you need to get your directions. Okay, okay, so now I'm ready to sketch. Okay, so for number 19, okay, so first I need to get the vertex at -1, 2. Okay, and the a equal to 1. So that means so the graph is going to open this way. So I have to go this way to get my f, right? And a is 1, so I have to go over 1. So f would be equal to 0, 2. Okay, and the opening is 4, so I have to go up 2, go down 2 to get my opening. Okay, and directrix is going to be right over here. Okay, so my directrix would be x equal to -2. Okay, and my axis is going to be right over here. Okay, so my axis would be y is equal to 2. Okay, okay, let's go down the list to make sure we got everything. So first he asked for the vertex, so we got that. Next, focus, got that. Directrix, okay, got that. Axis of symmetry, got that. And graph the parabola, okay, did that. And that's it. Okay. So here is all your information, and here is your graph.